Here we go with another week-long challenge. This time it's going to be freeze-dried food. So it'll be things like the things in this bucket, but we also have some Peak Refuel, Backpacker's Pantry, ReadyWise, other random freeze-dried items like these strawberries from Walmart. And yeah, let's see how it goes. Drinking the leftover egg water out of the bottom of the bag was kind of a low point for me. I'm going to be starting it off strong with a 24 hours of nothing but Mountain House challenge. Not gonna lie to y'all, I'm a little bit worried after looking at the calorie count on these items because my entire day is gonna be somewhere in the like 1700 ballpark range for calories. And I burn 1800 just resting at my size and weight and age. So first day might be a little rough. Y'all buckle in. So yeah, first 24 hours is over. I've got a ReadyWise meal in this little cocoon I made, steeping, and it'll be ready in just a second. It says it has 700 calories, and let me tell you something. I woke up at 3 a.m. this morning. I went to bed a little bit hungry, but I woke up at 3 a.m. hungry. So today, I'm gonna have this, and then it's gonna be more of the same Mountain House meals for lunch and supper, but if I'm not getting enough calories, I'm going to eat more than that, just more freeze-dried food. I'll open another pouch or something or eat some of those freeze-dried strawberries. But I'm about to eat this with y'all. All right, so this should be about ready. It's had more than the amount of time they suggested. It still feels kind of liquidy, but it doesn't matter. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat it before it gets cold. This one's 700 calories, and wow, there's still a lot of liquid in there. I have some concerns. There's like a lot of liquid. I don't know if y'all be able to see that. I'm gonna get a spoon out so y'all can see some. So it smells pretty good. It's got onions and bell peppers in it. You can see the little bits of sausage, egg, you got your bell peppers and your onions. It smells pretty good. It smells kind of like a breakfast omelet at a hotel or something, but going in. All right, even though it is swimming in liquid, the little sausage balls have not rehydrated too well. They're kind of crunchy. Flavor-wise, it's not bad. Texture-wise, it's kind of odd. But I'm gonna eat it. I am so hungry, so I'm gonna time lapse and then we'll talk about it after. Flavor-wise, it wasn't bad. The little sausage pellets in it, though, were kind of crunchy. They didn't rehydrate properly, I don't think. And drinking the leftover egg water out of the bottom of the bag was kind of a low point for me, but I was so hungry and I didn't want it to go to waste. And honestly, these things aren't cheap. I don't remember how much we paid for this, but I want to say it was like $10 or more. Now, a lot of protein in this one. It says there are 36 grams in the whole pouch, and it is 700 calories, so more calorie dense than the stuff I was eating yesterday, so that's good. I'm looking toward a lunch and supper of the same stuff I had yesterday, though, so I'll update y'all in a bit. This challenge is rough, y'all. Yesterday, I didn't get enough calories again. I had heartburn, like serious heartburn. I had lunch and it was getting me a little bit of acid reflux, but then I had another beef stew for supper and it burned. I wasn't even tempted for snacks or anything. So I've already dropped like 6 pounds in the last 2 days. And I feel sluggish, lethargic. I don't feel my normal self. So I'm going to take it easy today. I was going to film 24 hours of nothing but Peak Refuel, but instead I woke up. I was like, I'm just going to have some of the Mountain House granola. I'm going to take it easy and only eat as I feel I'm able to and eat smaller amounts of freeze-dried food throughout the day. And if I'm feeling up to it, I'll film the Peak Refuel one tomorrow. But yeah, this challenge is taking it out of me. Yesterday, I took it a little bit easier. I tried to film a hatch green chili from Backpacker's Pantry for lunch, and I was going to make a short out of it, but I filmed it in the wrong aspect ratio. So I think I'm going to throw it in at the end of this video, this week challenge, just if y'all want to stick around and watch that, it'll be a little 1.5 minute clip at the end. So I'm about to start filming a 24-hour nothing but peak refuel challenge. And I realized that I thought I had gotten a breakfast bowl, but I actually got a bison bowl. So we're going to have 3 dinner entrees instead of a breakfast. But hey, I'm so hungry, I don't care. And these actually are the first freeze-dried foods I've tried that look like they have enough calories to actually sustain me for a day. So I am excited about that because I'm losing weight too fast. I needed to lose some weight, but not at this rate. That's not healthy. So anyway, see y'all soon. All right, so I just finished the 24 hours with Peak Refuel, and I'm going to tell y'all, this is some good stuff. They're not paying me to say that, but all 3 of those were really good meals. And I'll tell you, the one I had for breakfast, which was the white chicken chili, that was my favorite of the 3, but all 3 of them are good. Anyway, I am feeling so much better than I have felt the rest of the week. I got more energy and stuff because I'm getting enough protein and I'm getting enough calories today. So hopefully I'll be able to finish up this week strong. And yeah, I've still got 3 more days though. Three more days of freeze-dried food, and that was the last of my Peak Refuel. So we're back to Mountain House and the like tomorrow. But anyway, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. It is day 5, and I had this menu of Mountain House gets a 1 out of 10. I had this for breakfast. It was one of the worst things I have eaten in any challenge ever. And that includes like pork brains and stuff. Like, this stuff was not good. That being said, we are back in the thick of it, and it's Mountain House the rest of the way out. I'm not really planning on filming any more challenges or anything. We got 3 days left, today included. And then, yeah, we're just gonna see if I can make it on what we've got. I did get my hands on a mint chocolate chip ice cream bar, so I'm gonna save that, or ice cream sandwich. I'm gonna save that for the last day, and I'll eat that on this video to kind of close it out when I'm talking about my summary of everything. But just wanted to give y'all an update. I'm about to go eat some Mountain House spaghetti with meat sauce, and it can't be as bad as breakfast, so I'm not even worried. It'll be good. It's day 6, and we have to talk about something. I don't want to be crude, but gas. I have had some pretty serious gas. It started with the Peak Refuel day, and I was like, oh, well, it's chili, you know. It's probably just I had 2 bowls of chili for breakfast and lunch, if you haven't seen that video. But no, it has continued since Peak Refuel Day, and it has intensified to the point where my wife is threatening not to sit next to me when we watch TV in the evening. So I don't know if it's just my body or if it may be something y'all should be concerned about too if you're going to eat a bunch of freeze-dried food, because these meals in particular, Mountain House and Peak Refuel, have been giving me some intense, yeah, it's not good. It's not good. We only got 1 day left, so I gotta eat supper tonight, and then tomorrow we're gonna finish strong. Mountain House, here we come. Catch up with you in a bit. It's the last night of freeze-dried week. I have this ice cream sandwich that's mint chocolate chip, which is one of my favorite ice cream flavors. So I'm kind of excited about this. Been looking forward to it. And we're going to talk about what I've learned this week. My main takeaway is I do not want purchased freeze-dried food to be my main or only source of emergency food. I want to have a good amount of canned goods or MREs, other like comfort items and things, because this week has been a very tough challenge. The meal selection is a big deal. So if you go down this freeze-dried food route, make sure you get as much variety as you can afford. The good thing about the ones I've been eating this week, the Mountain House and the Peak Refuel and all the ones really that I've had this week, is that they have meat in them. A lot of the very inexpensive ones will just be like flavored noodles or flavored rice. So that is a benefit. You do get protein out of the ones I've been eating this week. But it just gets so repetitive and so tiring. And the gas, man, has been terrible the last basically 3-4 days of the challenge, really. And just the monotony of it. Now, I'm not going to starve, and freeze-dried food will always have a place in my preparedness arsenal because it has such a long shelf life. Like, you can stick this in a closet, and this one doesn't have that long of a shelf life. This one's only got a couple of years. But this bucket right here, this is good until April of 2055 if you don't open it. 30 years. So I can stick that in the closet and know that I'm not going to starve. But I'm also not going to be happy if that's all me and my family have to eat. So I'm going to rotate in and out a lot of other things. That's been my big takeaway from this whole week is, one, if you are going to go this route, have as many varieties of food as you can afford. Like, mix it up. Have some Mountain House meals like this. Have some of the, Peak Refuel, which are really expensive, but they were the tastiest ones I had all week. I'm going to try some more Backpackers Pantry stuff too, because the one meal I had from them, and y'all will see that video in a minute, was actually really good, but I didn't have any other ones to try. So, but have as much of a variety as you can and supplement it with other stuff. Because it just got so monotonous eating, because this was my main thing, was the 5 meals that come in these buckets. I had 2 of these buckets, so that was most of the food I ate this week. I only had 1 Backpackers Pantry, and I had 1 of the ReadyWise, and then I had the 3 Peak Refuel. But have some variety, and this was a rough one. It really was. The MRE week was nowhere near as hard because there was so much more that you could pull from different components and mix them together and eat them different ways and have this main with these sides and this snack and that candy. With this, it's kind of like you can add some spices and things to try to mix it up. But what you going to do with, your 4th meal of beef stroganoff? You can't really mix it with the other meals. You're not going to put it with the granola. So, we made it. I survived. I had protein. Get more than you think you'll need because they underestimate the calories. And I know I've said that a lot, but really, like, if you're in a stressful situation, you don't want to be eating starvation calories, especially if you're having to be active and do things. So make sure you check the calories you're getting and get enough. But yeah. Now, I'm going to eat this ice cream bar. Mint chocolate chip. Okay, it's a little crumbly. So I'm going to kind of open it up and just take out the portion of it that's large. All right, so we're going to try this ice cream bar. The rest of it's still here. It was just all crumbled up. It came in an unpadded package from Amazon. So it got a little crunched. But I'm going to try this. It smells like... Doesn't smell like much. It smells sweet. Ready? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I love freeze-dried candies texture. I wish I had had more freeze-dried candy, like some freeze-dried Skittles or something. But I wanted this to be a challenge. I didn't want it to be me just eating fun candies all week. So I wouldn't have a bunch of freeze-dried Skittles in my stores, but maybe I should. So yeah, thank y'all so much for joining me on this challenge. It's been an interesting one. Not one that I will probably revisit anytime soon, but I will probably pick up some of those Backpackers Pantries after it's been a few weeks. And maybe I'll try some more of those because the one I had was pretty good, and y'all are going to see that video right now. Today I'm going to try out this Hatch Green Chili Mac and Cheese from Backpackers Pantry for the first time. This stuff is really easy to prepare. You just boil some water, put a cup of water in the bag, stir it up, seal it up for 8 minutes, stir it again, seal it back up for 7 minutes, and you're done. Packaging looks like this. Got a nice little picture of a moose here. Y'all see that? By a lake. Yeah, let's open it up and see what it looks like. Hopefully it tastes good. I'm hungry. That's what it looks like. It's nice and steaming hot. I don't know if y'all can see that. It rehydrated really well, looks like. And yeah, so it says there are 450 calories and 22 grams of protein in the bag. Let's give it a try. Hoping it's a little spicy. I like some heat. That's got a nice little kick to it. Good cheese flavor. I think I might take a bag of this next time I go camping. It's got a nice little spice level to it. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Later. So that's pretty good. Get a little bit of the mint. Mainly it's just a sweet, like fun textured ice cream sandwich, you know, the astronaut ice cream, but it's an ice cream sandwich, and you get the little cookies and they're a little chewy. And I've had the vanilla one before, and this was my first time having the mint chocolate chip one, and I really enjoyed it. So, all right. So I'm not going to eat any more of that. I'm going to save it for tonight while me and my wife are chilling. But thank y'all so much for watching. I truly appreciate it, and I mean that. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Ring the notification bell, all that stuff, hype it up, do all the things that I'm supposed to say you're supposed to do because I'm a YouTuber, blah, blah, blah. But seriously, do leave me some comments because I read all of them. I respond to most of them. I love picking people's brains. If you have anything you'd like to add about any of this stuff or any tips, pointers, things, I just love engaging with all y'all. So please leave me a comment. I thank you all for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Later.